Back in 2003, I convinced Neiman Marcus in their holiday book to carry my caramel apples. I made every decoration by hand, and even though it says marzipan, it was not. I know marzipan would be exorbitantly expensive, and these apples were already $38 plus overnight shipping, so cost was the #1 factor. The buyer and I decided that I could prepare 400 of each design, and I had 2 designs. There's 400 pears, 400 plums, 400 holly, 400 roses, 400 mini poinsettias, 400 oranges. What else is in there? 400 dolls, 400 Jack in the Box, 400 little drums, 400 little toy, you can't even see them all, the little toy train, and I made a little horn. Every detail, hand painted and made. So where was I going to save money? Time and materials. My working mediums were pastillage and gum paste. Pastillage is super cheap. It's just powdered sugar and gelatin and some water. Gum paste, on the other hand, is expensive, and if you buy it like this, like so many people do, I never bought this for my business. This never existed in my kitchen, so I never used gum paste out of a container. This would have been a luxury. And recently I've been using gum paste because I've been working on some projects, and I kind of knew it was expensive. I knew it wasn't really great, but I didn't really know why, and I couldn't confirm it, but I have confirmed it, and I'm going to tell you why. Pastillage is cheap and it dries really, really hard. So I used it for all the centers of my flowers. I used it for all of the little fruits and vegetables, anything that was clunky, okay, that I didn't want to sag. And when it came to the gum paste, well, that gives me all the stretch and the beautiful flowers and the detail, sort of the ability to cup things and ruffle things and make things look real. That's gum paste. That's where your cost comes in. So this week I was working with this gum paste, and with the humidity, it was crazy, so it was a really good test. But quite honestly, it didn't even dry. I've never made just a simple daisy that's been rolled pretty thin and have all of the petals be all mushy. Horrible. And I always said, if you couldn't control your ingredients, you can't control the outcome. So I always adjust my homemade gum paste, which I have right here, wrapped up nicely. I adjust it according to the humidity, okay? And when you read the labels on these gum pastes, they say add Tylose. Well, let me tell you, Tylose is an inferior holder onto of moisture, okay? Gum Tragacanth, which I buy in a pound size. And it's expensive. It's about $100 for a pound. It might even be more. But this is superior. This affects how white it is, how strong it is, and how hard it dries. And you only need a little bit of this. Let's just say for a 2-pound batch, you need a tablespoon. So it goes a long way. So this stuff's around 60 cents per ounce. And making it from scratch, my scratch versions are around 25 or 30 cents. Huge difference. So I use the pastillage, which is just gelatin and powdered sugar, some of my favorite ingredients, especially in a cake decorating situation. But if you want to make money, if you have a business and then you think you're going to make any money and you're at the store buying these kinds of things and prepared rolled fondant, whatever else you're using to decorate, you're losing money.